This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
How state police and other law enforcement agencies are cracking down on sexual exploitation. That story and more next. Hi everyone, I'm Ken Carr, and I want to thank you for taking some time out of your day to join us. Let's get to today's information. Lisa Sugart has another in-depth news interview, and this time she's speaking with a local state trooper.
A joint operation recently took place targeting human trafficking and prostitution in Luzerne and Lackawanna counties. Today, I'm pleased to be joined by Pennsylvania State Police Trooper First Class David Peters, who is also a public information officer with the State Police at Troop N. Trooper Peters, what types of sexual exploitation are law enforcement officials seeing in our area?
Well, you do see what you kind of related there to was the human trafficking, sex trafficking, but the sexual exploitation that we most commonly see is individuals having conversations with minor children in chat room sites, or with speaking with undercover individuals, police officers, whether that be state or local officials, posing as 15-year-olds, having a conversation, then revealing, obviously, their age, and that individual continues to have those types of conversations where it leads to wanting to meet up for a sexual benefit. That's what you see, obviously too uncommon of a time for that to continue to occur, but it does occur more. More kids use technology today with their social media sites, and really no social media site is prone not to have this type of behavior going on.
What can parents do to protect their kids? How do we know that they're, not being targeted by someone like that?
It goes to that common sense thing we keep talking about, is knowing what your children are doing, knowing what social media sites are on, checking their phones, seeing what apps they're on, checking their folders. I mean, kids today are probably more exposed to technology than we are, in ways of being able to possibly hide things. I mean, we're talking about individuals who manipulate, or the word that they like to use to describe these individuals are they groom them. So whether they start that conversation and try to, buy into what the child is experiencing, whether it's looking for attention or having a fight with mom and dad, and groom them along the way to have them trust them. And basically, whether that is to elicit photos from them of a sexual or inappropriate nature, or to eventually meet up which could lead to a sex trafficking situation. So they do prey on vulnerabilities of the individuals they're speaking to. But again, you want to know what your child is doing. You should know what their password to their phone is. They are minors. They are your responsibility, and you should know what sites they're going to. And a lot of these sites, kids shouldn't even be allowed on at times.
I think a lot of us take for granted that it happens somewhere else and not here, but we need to be aware that it can happen anywhere and to anyone. So we need to be proactive so that we don't become a victim.
Yeah, I agree 100%, and it can happen. It has happened here. We've had some cases in Luzerne County, as well as Monroe and other counties, where sex trafficking charges have been brought against individuals. You are close to big cities in a lot of different ways, and it's one of those crimes that seems to be hidden, but it can happen anywhere: streets, hotels, truck stops, migrant camps, online escort services. A lot of these places, whether it's sexual trafficking of individuals or human labor trafficking, factory workers, things like that. It's important that if they hear this, which in a lot of cases they're shielded from a lot of outside for that, that fear aspect, is, there are people out here that are looking to help you and will help you. Law enforcement isn't the enemy in regards to this, and we're trying to do a better job in making ourselves known, so victims are more willing to come forward to us, and we can get them the help they need as well.
very vital information in this day and time. Thank you so much for joining with us. I hope that we can talk to you again in the future for some more important information for our viewers.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Workforce Resources Inc. of Hazleton, in business since 2013, located in West Hazleton. If you're looking for a job, call them at 570-454-8810 and find out how you can apply for specific jobs, including skilled positions and warehousing. Full-time and part-time opportunities are available.
On Friday, Lisa talks with the new mayor of the borough of Cunningham. They'll hit on a number of topics, including construction on some usually busy streets in that area.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 39 degrees. Friday is sunny with highs in the mid-60s. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 48 degrees. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high of 70. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 51. Sunday is partly sunny with a high of 63. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 47. On Monday, a 30% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high of 59. And Monday night, a 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 48 degrees. The Marion girls cross-country team stayed perfect in the Schuylkill League. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Phillies are 11-0 and on top of Division II after beating Weatherly, Nativity, and Shenandoah Valley. Grace Kernow was first at the meet. On the boys' side, Weatherly swept the meet and put some distance between them and Shenandoah Valley in the standings. The Hazleton area boys and girls took 2 of 3 at a recent meet, losing to Holy Redeemer. The MMI boys beat 1 of 3 teams. They got the victory over Nanacoke, and Wooby Cupsky finished 6th for the Preppers. At the District 11 Golf Championships, Brooke Powis was second at the AA competition. The North Schuylkill sophomore shot a 104 to grab silver. The Monoy area boys were third as a team. It was another epic showdown between Marion and Nativity in Schuylkill League Division IV girls volleyball. Nativity won in 5 sets, and they are now 10-0 in league play. The Phillies are 6-3, and Monoy area is 4-4 after their win over Shenandoah Valley. Coming up next, Sam Lassant Sr., the CEO of Samsun Productions, stops by to talk about programming here at SSPTV. And later, it was another successful boys and girls team season for the Hazleton Area High School golf program. We'll talk with their head coach. And today in the SSPTV Spotlight, the discussion is about auto and motorcycle insurance from our show, Law Talk.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. Designs Unlimited on Center Street in Freeland has prize-winning costume rentals for adults and kids. Hurry in and reserve your Halloween costume today. You can call 570-636-2497 for more information. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce is currently seeking applications for the 2020 Business and Community Awards. Applications must be submitted by October 30th. For more information, you can visit hazletonchamber.org or you can call 570-455-1509. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Betty Lanzetta, age 89, of Freeland. Mass will be Monday at 11 a.m. at St. Anne's Church. Friends may call Monday from 10:30 to 11 a.m. at the church. The McNulty Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And Barbara Toohill of Drums. Services will be held after the pandemic under the Butler Chapel at the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.